All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live. You dig. All right, let's scroll up and see who we got in this building thus far in the AM. My brother Joe Thompson coming through, standing on LDBC business, you dig. Gabe Moore is in the building. Miami Snoopy 305 up in here. Players Ball is in the building. Coach 67 Sports TV is in the building. Black Superman, what's happening with it? Marcus is up in here. King Flair, salute. Let me see. Rick Blackwell. T.Y. Boxing 02 is in the building. Pablo Escobar, the lovely brown sugar Tay-Tay is in the building. Rod Neal, what it do? Mo 2013. Boxing Gems is in the building. Kevin Hill. What's that? Poison 111. Brother Will Sinclair in the building. Tamir Ali. G. McCall. Avery Vice, Savage 410 is in the building. Escalera Gustavo, Dane Watson, Brandon Adam Perry is in the building. Tiz Frank, Passive Student, Craig L, Southwest Dice. What's that? Rodriguez Jackson TV, salute. We got I said Brandon Adam Perry, what it do? Brandon Love Sports TV is in the building. What it do, fam? Let's see, we got here. Mr. Sharp, Dillian G, A Condo, LDBC or Nothing is in the building. Boxing and Barbecue, XB Black Ice, G Code Wody up in here. Kyle the Face Stiller, Mansa Musa, Justin Cash, Jay in the building. What it do, y'all? Smash that like button as you enter the building. Get them likes all the way up. If you're not, subscribe to the channel so we can get this thing rolling. All right, let's go and talk about it, y'all. So, this is my first live since the fight. No, this is my first live this week. Yeah, I did some. I had to go take care of some business yesterday, so ripping and running. Finally, man, I did all this ripping and running yesterday, going to the library, getting this paperwork and all this type of stuff I had to do, man. Cost me all this money printing up stuff, faxing stuff. Then I find out all I had to do was email these folks all this paperwork, bro. Man, I was like, oh my God, I could have just emailed this stuff and been done with it. I didn't even know that was possible, man, but whatever. What's up, Iron Waffles? What it do? Napoleon Armstrong, Jalen Hudson, JC Storyteller, salute, homie. All right. So, y'all, Devin Haney is still the talk of the town. Ain't that great? Young Devin Haney is still the talk of the town. They want you to believe that Devin Haney ain't no star. They want you to believe that Devin Haney's boring. Huh? They want you to believe all this stuff. But while in the weekend, where you had Monster Inui, you had Canelo Alvarez, Ryan Garcia, Rolly Ramirez, Teofimo Lopez, the talk of the town, even on Monday. Ain't today Monday or is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Even on Tuesday, we still talk about Devin the Dream Haney, baby. This is what it is. See, it's some stuff you just can't fake. You can't fake it. See? All these haters, listen, trust me. If you still talking about Devin Haney, then it's for a reason. Because Devin Haney is the dude. He is the star attraction. Sure, he got a lot of haters, but that's why he's an attraction. And that's why Turkey paying him the big bucks. You understand? So it don't matter what y'all say. That's why. let's talk about what Mike Tyson had to say about this situation. Let me read what Mike Tyson said about the Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez fight. Mike Tyson says, Haney did his thing tonight. It was flat, but it was because Haney shut him out. That's why. He wasn't a match at all. He said he didn't win a round at all. That's why it was boring, because it wasn't competitive. He won easy. I know he's confident after this fight, willing to fight whoever's next. He was in great shape. So that's what Mike Tyson had to say. Mike Tyson said it was a boring fight because Haney made it look easy. He made it look easy. The other dude couldn't land a punch. So, of course, people are going to be upset and mad. What's up with it? My brother Supreme Beast about to talk Cadillac Red in the building. Now, this is another thing I want to discuss, which was, what's up, Powerhouse Watson, SB Black Eye Salute. Jerome King, what it do? Yeah, salute to Mike for sure. Cheers, Frank. Mike kept it 100, and he schooled him. He told all them dudes that everybody out there acting like they don't. None of y'all know more boxing than Mike Tyson. You can forget about it. He said it was boring because Haney made it look easy. The other dude, it wasn't a competitive fight, and that's the truth. That's the truth. So everybody else, oh, Haney boring and he trash and he this and he that. I seen what's the dude, Gary Antoine Russell coming out. Dude, you done already got stomped on by a scrub. You done already, bro. Stop it, bro. You throw a lot of punches and all that, but you look like you musty all the time. You just look like a little dirty little musty dude. A dude who always scratching and ball handling all the time. You know what I'm saying? When you know one of them dudes, little dirty dudes, don't wash his hands. Always got the same pants on. Ain't got the nerve to sag, knowing he ain't changed his drawers. He one of the little dirty dusties. That's Gary Antoine Russell. Y'all know the truth. But anyway, what's up, G McCall? They ain't gonna talk about it. They ain't gonna talk about what Mike said. They're not. So this is how I feel. Like I said, I enjoyed the fight. The guy who I wanted to win won. So, I mean, I enjoyed it. The guy who I was betting on won. So I'm happy. You know, I'm not under any delusion that Devin Haney needs to fight for the crowd or because I keep getting these messages from brothers or people in general telling me, but no, 70, listen, man, Devin gonna mess up his brand. You know, Devin, it's not a good look. Well, what's a good look to who? You see, this is when people talk like that, you gotta go deeper. And a good look for who? For who? Who is Devin supposed to be trying to impress? If the guy who got the bag, Turkey Out Shake, loves Devin Haney, and it's already signed Devin Haney to a ridiculous deal, a huge amount of money, what does he owe you? Because when he did think, let's go back in time. Let's go back to Devin Haney's best wins. Matter of fact, let's pull up Devin Haney box rank. Let's do that. Let me see. Okay, let's see if I can pull this up. Yeah. Hopefully box rank ain't messing up today. Okay, let me see here. Let me share this screen. Smash the like button, y'all. Okay. Here we go. So we got Devin Haney's resume up here. He is 32-0, 15 knockouts. You know what I mean? Oh, the haters hate to see that. Oh, they hate to see it. You know what I'm saying? They hate to see it, man. Okay, so let's go back. All right. Let's go here. Let's go. Let's start right here. The Santiago. Let's go. Let's start with Santiago. Okay. After Devin Haney fought the Santiago cat on DAZN, I believe it was on DAZN. Santiago, his dimensions was just all bad. Just he's a rangy guy. Just he was a hard guy for Devin to really shine though. Okay. But Devin Haney beat him, right? He beat him easy. And after the fight, there was a lot of criticism of Devin Haney. People saying, "Oh man, I wasn't that impressed, man. He got this no-name guy in there. He couldn't even stop the guy. Just that ridiculous stuff." He fought Gamboa, outclassed Gamboa, and everybody said Gamboa was old, washed up. That don't prove nothing, right? Devin Haney moved to him. Why he ain't stopping nobody? So now, by this time, Devin Haney's fighting Jorge Linares. So now, Devin is fighting the former champion Jorge Linares for the WBC title, and Linares is a hard puncher, got a nasty right hand, and Devin Haney wants to show the people that he can mix it up. He can, hey man, they talking bad about me. I'm gonna show these guys I got some pop in my punches. Devin Haney trying to be more exciting, right? Got a little bit. Now he easily beat Jorge Linares, easily, what I'm saying. But because he was more aggressive, he gave Jorge Linares a chance to land a good right hand. So Linares stunned Devin Haney. He hit him with a good right hand at the end of the round, and Haney, you could see his legs buckled a little bit, right? But didn't go down, just buckled. But Devin Haney, after that, Linares didn't win another round. However, after that fight, what people you would think say, "Oh man, Devin Haney," people should be saying, "Man, Devin took Linares' best punch, man, and kept on going. Man, I like this dude, Devin Haney." Nope. Instead, the boxing public came out and said that Devin Haney ain't got no chin. He chinny. He trash sauce. Blah blah blah. He fought an old Linares, couldn't even stop him, and the old Linares hurt him. I was here for it all. Then Devin Haney went on to fight Jojo Diaz. Good fight. Fought Jojo Diaz, I think, in Vegas. I was supposed to go to that fight. I think it was in Vegas. I was supposed to go to that. I had my room and everything, and then some old silly stuff happened. So anyway, very good fight. Very good fight. Devin Haney outclassed Jojo Diaz. And then I remember, after this fight, I remember people coming on YouTube talking about how Devin Haney get hit too much. He just got hit by Linares. Mind you, Linares only hit him one time. But that's all people talk about. But then Jojo Diaz fight, oh man, Jojo Diaz was tagging him, man. I don't know, man. Man, Haney get hit too much, man. He get hit way too much, man, for my liking. I like the brother, but he just get hit way too much, man, for my liking, man. I don't know, man. He gonna move up, man. One of these guys gonna catch Devin Haney and hurt him, man. Right? That's Jojo Diaz. So we got no props for Linares, no props for Gamboa, no props for Jojo Diaz, right? Then he does the unthinkable, and he goes over to smash that like button, y'all. He goes over to Australia, signs with Matchroom, goes over to Australia to fight George Kambosos. Now, mind you, Kambosos told Devin Haney he would fight him. Then, at the last minute, Kambosos tried to duck Devin Haney to fight Lomachenko. But Lomachenko, something happened with him and some nonsense about Ukraine or something. I think the Ukraine war or something. Whatever. So Devin Haney was the fight, right? So Devin went. Oh, he had to sign some ridiculous deal where he's going to take less money than he just was making with Jojo Diaz. He's going to take less money and sign with Top Rank. He had to go to Australia, and win or lose, he had to fight Kambosos in a rematch in Australia, right? So unless he was going to, him and George Kambosos came up with some type of settlement deal or something. So he took that deal. I was like, man, ain't no way I would take that deal. They're finna try to rob the brother. I was real nervous about it. They're finna try to rob that. Dev go over there and he styled on him. He styled on that man in his own home country. Beat the brakes off of George Kambosos. And they was cheating. They was giving Kambosos rounds. He didn't even touch Devin Haney. But, it's his home country, so whatever. Devin pitched a shutout in my eyes, right? Easily beat Kambosos. He became undisputed champion, undisputed 135-pound champion. Great accomplishment, youngest to ever do it at the time, right? Then Devin is trying to get some other fights, right? He's like, man, I want Tank Davis, man. That's the fight I really want. I want Tank Davis. And then Tank didn't want the fight. And then, of course, because this is what happened. At this point, Devin has the IBF, the WBC, the WBO, and the WBA. But why is the WBA not showing up here? This is weird. What did they just do something to boxing? Why is the WBA not showing up here, bro? What is they trying to pull? Am I blind or something? What's happened to the WBA? Hold up, man. They pulling some shenanigans with this. Yeah, they pulling some shenanigans. BoxRec and took the WBA off of Kambosos and Devin Haney's whatever. But y'all know Devin Haney was undisputed. So anyway, Devin contacted the WBA because at the time the WBA was. I'm gonna read if I got any super chats. I'm not on my screen, so let me go over here and see something. I got 2 super chats I see. I'm gonna read y'all in 1 second, okay? Let me see. Let me go back there. Devin Haney contacted the WBA and asked them to order him versus Gervonta Tank Davis. And if that fight was if they ordered the fight like they were doing anyway, the WBA was ordering their regular champions to fight the super champion, right? To make one champion. That's what they were doing in every weight class. And at the time, Tank was the regular champion at 135. So when Devin asked them to do that, because if the WBA would have ordered it, he could have been able to say, okay, Kambosos, look, I'm finna fight Tank. You know what I'm saying? And then, when I fight Tank, it's gonna be me and you rematch is gonna be even bigger. You know what I'm saying? You get to win there, me and Tank, whatever. You can run some game on Kambosos, give him some money, something like that, right? But Tank said no, and he sent his team to say, look, you can't make us do nothing. We the A side in every situation. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, you can't order us to fight nobody. But fine. So Devin went on to fight George Kambosos in the rematch, made it easier than the first time, right? Still undisputed. Okay? Mind you, Kambosos had just beat Teofimo Lopez. So for all the people trying to hop on T.O.'s sack right now and acting like Kambosos was trash, but he dog walked Teofimo. Now, here's for the big one. Okay? Because Devin got no credit for Kambosos either. Now, from us, the real boxing fans, we gave him credit. We thought it was a great accomplishment. But for a lot of the haters, they sitting back like, oh, man, Kambosos trash. Kambosos ain't do nothing, man. That ain't no great thing. They still talking crazy about Devin being undisputed, right? So then, here comes Lomachenko. This the fight now. This the legendary fight. Lomachenko, right? This the one that everybody thought this is going to be the end of the Devin Haney hype train, they say, right? All the YouTubers is picking Lomachenko. Man, Lomachenko going to get him. Lomachenko. And then you had people pretending like they was rooting for Devin, but they was secretly rooting for Lomachenko. So they was picking Devin, but they was obviously rooting for Lomachenko, right? Mostly Tank fans and Shakur Stevenson fans. And just, typical haters, right? So Devin go up in here against Loma. And boy, did he beat the brakes off of Loma. He stepped to that boy and linked on him. And I was so happy with the style, the approach, because you can't outbox Loma. You just ain't going to be able to do it. Like, I ain't seen nobody outbox him. You have to step to him and you got to fight him. Devin Haney chose to fight Lomachenko, right? Now, that should have been the fight where he get all the props in the world. If you had a problem with Devin Haney's outboxing style, the way he fought Lomachenko, everybody should have gave him love, respect, and props. But instead, what happened? His greatest moment of his career, fighting the legendary Lomachenko, who he had been calling out for 5 years. What happened? Immediately, he didn't get a chance to smile. You got the announcers hating on him. Oh, he lost that fight. Ain't no way. You got Shakur Stevenson, supposed to be his brother, hopping in the ring. Oh, I think Lomachenko won that fight. YouTubers, everybody running around, I think Loma won. The man got no respect, Devin Haney. Just stepped to Lomachenko, fought the aggressive fight y'all wanted to, stood in the pocket with Lomachenko, beat him, and you still hated on the man. You still hated on him. Oh, he lost. I think he lost. Now let's see what he do. Devin Haney, at that point, everybody was like, oh, he should fight Shakur. He's scared of Shakur. Duck Shakur. So Devin Haney said, you know what? Fine. Okay. Even though I'm too big for this weight class and I'm draining myself and I need to go to 140, I will drain myself one more time. Because I want to fight Tank. But Shakur, fine. I will drain myself to fight you, Shakur. I'm going to give you 25% because I'm undisputed right now. Right? All you are is a WBC mandatory. I don't have to fight you, bro. But I will. I'm going to give you 25% of the overall proceeds. Shakur, no, man. No. So Bill Haney said, well, look, man, if you don't want a percentage, give me the number. What number you want? Man, no, man, this, okay, well, forget you then, bro. Ain't nobody got time to be playing with you. You a hater anyway. You like you calling some shots. You ain't did nothing. Devin Haney moves up. Since Shakur Stevenson didn't want to take the offer and Tank Davis didn't want to fight, Devin Haney moves up to face Regis Prograis, right? He moves up to fight Regis. Now, Regis was a world champion at 140 pounds for the WBC. Regis is seen as the knockout artist. Regis, some people, oh man, Regis, man, Devin, the way he was getting hit by Loma, man, Devin get hit too much, man. You see how he was getting hit by Loma? See how he was getting hit by Ramirez? See how he was getting hit by JoJo Diaz? Man, he get hit like that by Regis, he going to sleep. Devin going to sleep. So once again, we have people pretending like they rooting for, or they picking Devin, but they only picking him for a strategic purpose. They picking Devin, but they really want Devin to lose. They picking him so they can act like they're super shocked. You know what I'm saying? But, they rooting for Regis. So anyway, Devin moves up, fight Regis, come from lightweight up to 140, and he absolutely thrashes Regis. I mean, dog walks Regis. This is Devin Haney's second best performance, in my opinion, right? Some people call it his first. I think the Loma fight was his best just because of who Loma was and what it meant. But Regis definitely, it can go either way. Masterclass boxing, shut out Regis, made Regis look like the chump that he is. Regis still running around the internet. Like I told Regis, hey, Regis, if you're listening, listen here, chump. The only time anybody wants to interview you is to talk about Devin Haney. Man, you got a pathetic existence, bruh. The only time anybody even call your phone is to ask you about the dude who whooped on you. That is pathetic, bruh. And you answer the phone, and you still hopping on, smiling and grinning. yeah, I didn't think Devin looked that good in the fight. Bro, when the last time you ever looked good in the ring? Sit down somewhere, Regis. Go somewhere and wash your hair. Get one of them chicks to wash your hair so your cornrows stop looking dirty and crusty. You better go hire that chick who be doing Tank hair. That's what you need to do. Call Tank and see if Tank hook you up with his girl. Because your hair look ridiculous. Keep hopping on camera looking dusty, busted and disgusted. Sit down somewhere, Papa Smurf. But anyway, he dogs Regis Prograis. And what happened? Devin didn't even get hit by Regis. He knocked Regis down. He hurt Regis. This should be the fight where he really get his props, right? Nope. What happens after the fight? The very next day, there's a organized hit piece being done by Tank Davis, Floyd Mayweather, Leonard Ellerbe, all these guys so threatened by a dude who y'all clearly not going to fight anyway. They put out, Devin he rehydrated to 165 pounds. This ain't fair. How you gain 25 pounds? Man, that ain't fair what he did. Oh, he's a weight bully. That the whole everything he had just did and Dog and Regis got reduced to he's a weight bully. He's supposed to be fighting Bruce Ennis. Devin, he supposed to be a welterweight. What he doing? Devin supposed to be a welterweight. What he doing, man? So then he moves to fight Ryan at supposed to be at 140, but of course Ryan Garcia missed weight on purpose, came in 3.5 pounds heavy, while Devin came in as the ultimate professional, came in at 140 pounds. Ryan came in heavy on purpose, and Ryan was on the juice. We all know that by now. He tested positive for Ostarine and for Nandrolone, but I don't know why they covered up the Nandrolone. Then he was also seen taking an IV to flush the juice out of his system. But anyway, he still got caught by VADA, and the New York State Athletic Commission caught him. Devin Haney was whooping Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia knocked Devin Haney down about 3 times in the fight. Devin Haney got up each time like a warrior and still came after him, pressed him. Now, the only time you ever see people do this stuff is in like Rocky movies. Remember when Apollo Creed trainer told him, he said, "He all wrong for us, baby. I saw you beat that man like I never seen a man get beat. And the man kept coming after you." Well, that's what Devin Haney did with Ryan Garcia. No props whatsoever. None. He got laughed at. He got memes put on him. All I heard for a year, he couldn't get out the way of the left hook. Yeah, I told you, the boy, you hit too much. Couldn't get out of the way of the left hook. I told you. I said, well, Ryan, no steroids, though. No, so what, man? Still couldn't get out of the way of the left hook. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't get out of the way of the left hook. I can't unsee what I've seen. So Devin gets humiliated by the fans, by the boxing pundits, media, everybody talking crazy about him, and he got cheated. Something I've never seen before in the history of boxing. This Ryan Garcia going on racist rants, everything. Still, nobody cares. Everybody still siding with Ryan, right? Devin takes a year off while Ryan gets suspended. Devin was supposed to be coming back to fight Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia did not want to fight. That's facts. He did not want to fight Devin Haney, which is why Devin them had to sue him anyway. But anyway, Ryan them didn't want to fight. They convinced Turkey to give them another fight, right? And have Devin and him on the same card and all that kind of stuff. Ryan them was hoping that Devin wouldn't be the same fighter. Remember, they kept saying, Devin's not the same. He's not the same. He's not. They was hoping that somebody else was going to knock off Devin, so then Ryan wouldn't have to fight him. That's what they was hoping, right? So Ryan Garcia was offered Jose Ramirez several times, and he turned down Ramirez. Ryan was scared of Ramirez's left hook. Now, Devin steps up and says he fight Ramirez. You got the whole world talking about how, oh, Devin, man, he picked the wrong opponent. He picked the wrong opponent. I seen half of YouTube boxing community talking about Devin picked the wrong opponent. This is going to be a cherry pick going wrong. Ramirez going to whoop Devin. Ramirez is straight G. You have boxers coming out. I don't like this for Devin, man. I don't know about this, man. Ramirez is straight G, right? Right? So, Devin showed y'all him hitting the mitts, and he's standing flat-footed hitting the mitts with Shane Mosley and stuff like that, and with Nate Jones, and everybody think they know what's going to happen, right? Devin get up in there with Ramirez and style on him. He styled on him. I'm not going to let you hit. I'm going to hit you, but you ain't going to hit me. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Oh, man, this ain't, man, look at, he ain't the same. What he doing, man? He running. Why he running, man? He running. Why he running? Oh, shut up. All y'all just wanted to see him get hit. You wanted to see him lose. That's all it is. Y'all are some undercover haters. Period. That's all it is. Y'all wanted to see the brother lose. Now, every time Devin Haney has a performance, I just showed you, every time he's met with hate. So why would he come out here in a Ramirez fight and give you anything when you never gave him props to begin with? You never gave the man props. Never. Anything he does is a problem. If he stand toe-to-toe with Lomachenko and fight him, oh, he lost. He got whooped, man. He get hit too much. He fight Ryan Garcia. He comes after Ryan. Oh, man, he got hit with the left hook, man. He can't get left. So now, I got something for you. I ain't finna get hit at all. Oh, man, this dude running around, man. He running. Man, shut up, bro. All y'all can go somewhere and put y'all mouth on a pickle. 2 times. Straight up. Everybody who's saying that can go somewhere, put your mouth on a pickle. Straight up. Now, let me read these super chats. Now the 86 is in the super chat. Coming through with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love, brother. Thank you. He says, salute, General, and salute to the mighty LGBC. Yes, sir, family. Thank you, brother. Insane Talk, NBA, NFL, boxing, and more. What it do, fam? Appreciate you in the super chat, the 2-piece. He said, thanks for the advice yesterday. Low, hey, it's all good, cuz. Appreciate the support. Let me see here. Cleaver Soul in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support. Says, I know I'm behind, but the lightweight mess has me jacked up, so I Googled it. Kid, you not Gemini had Javante with all the belts in 22. What? Huh? What'd you say? He said, I kid you not, Gemini had Javante with all the belts in 2022. Man, they're crazy, man. People just say anything. I'm telling you something. I don't even pay attention to boxing news no more unless I always, at this point, I already know where to get my news, the trusted sources. I don't go to, because it's too much AI technology and stuff now, and it's so much misinformation online, especially within the black community. It's so much misinformation, bro. And it's so hard for me to be patient with people because people, man, look, I don't even want to get upset, but people repeat lies all the time. And it's like, bro, just do some research. I did do research. And then they'll send me some ridiculous fake article, obviously fake. I'm like, man, I can't do this, man. I'm just tired, bro. Tired. One dude was arguing with me yesterday trying to tell me that Canelo landed way more punches on his opponent than Devin Haney did. I said, that's not true. Where did you get that from? I just saw it. I just saw it in an article. And he sent me some article that was complete. This is fabricated, bro. Anybody can come on the internet and say anything now, fam. 88 Sports Talk is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, bro. He says, Regis is a natural 140-pounder. How in the hell can weight bully a dude that's been at 40 for damn near his whole career? Exactly. Devin just moved up. Exactly. And now the funny part, 88 Sports Talk, now they're trying to say Devin is too small for 147. You see? No, he ain't too small. See, this is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it really is. But this is why I try to tell y'all that nobody wants to hear me. Ramirez is a giant. Ramirez is the weight bully. Ramirez is way bigger than Devin. Ramirez has a longer reach. He's taller, and he's bigger than Devin Haney. So that's why when you see Devin in the ring with Ramirez look way bigger than him. So now people are like, Devin too small. I don't know. Devin look too small for 147. Ramirez is a giant. Be the truth seeker in the super chat with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Much love and much appreciation, fam. He says, been meaning to say this. A lot of people talk about Taco Hat guy, yet no one talks about Fanon. He says he was talking big trash about Haney and all the Garcia sack. Then when Garcia was talking that racist talk, Fanon changed his energy. Well, I don't talk about him on my page. I try not to speak on him, brother, but I understand what you're saying. Appreciate the support with that 20-piece chicken nugget. But yeah, I try not to speak on him because I understand that, everything ain't all together upstairs. So, sometimes people just, you can't really, me personally, I don't, I can't hold people accountable when they're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a dependent, then you're a dependent, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're 5150. I can't. I mean, y'all can take people serious, but I'm not. Powerhouse Watson in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, who should be Devin next opponent? Rolly? I would love for Devin to fight Rolly. I would love for Devin to fight Rolly because right now, a lot of people are picking Rolly. Rolly, get him. See what I'm saying? Bro, people, look, Rolly been a bum his whole career. Didn't get no respect his whole career. Everybody was mad at Tank for even fighting Rolly. I mean, Rolly a pump, man. Rolly ain't nothing but he do good in the gym, Everybody was just dogging Rolly. But now, all of a sudden, Rolly's he's Sugar Ray Rolly, they call him, and all this type of stuff. Cool. I'd love to see Devin fight him because y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be mad again. Because I'm gonna tell you, yeah, Rolly's strong and he powerful and all that, yes, and it's definitely gonna be dangerous because if he really hits you, now, that's a whole different story. If he hits you, he can crack. But Devin to beat Rolly easily. He'll frustrate Rolly. Let me see here. But anyway, I'm trying to see what's happening with it. Drink my water. I see you in the building. What's up, the musician? What it do? Thank you, brother. Let me see what Drink's saying up here. I missed his comment. Let me see where he said. He says Ramirez not that big. Devin gonna have to be selected by his opponents at 147. Stay away from Boots. And well, I definitely don't want Devin fighting Boots. No, let Boots fight them other guys, and then let when Boots move up, then let Devin. You know what I'm saying? No, I think Devin is about a year away from growing into 147 for Boots. You know what I'm saying? I want him to grow in, but they ain't ducking no smoke. Devin, ducking those. They'll fight Boots. That's why I'll be like, bro, I don't know why people hate that, bro. Like this dude they will fight Boots right now. You put the money on the table, they'll fight Boots, which is wild to me, but they will. You say you assuming Turkey gonna move forward with the Dev Ryan too? Yeah, that's probably what Turkey finna do. But the thing is, they don't know if Ryan is gonna go through with it. You know what I'm saying? I personally would love to see Ryan not get no money, and I would like to see Dev move on to fight somebody else. But Devin want his lick back. I said you can't get mad at him. Can't get mad at Devin. He want his lick back. But my thing is, this is the thing that bothers me. If you're gonna still have Devin versus Ryan, then why couldn't we get Deontay Wilder versus Joshua? Why did that? Remember, Wilder lost on points to Joseph Parker. He lost on points, and people was upset with Wilder's performance and stuff like that. Joshua and Wilder had already had a contract signed, but Eddie Hearn them, so they was happy when Wilder lost, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I don't rate him," all this old stuff, man. It was all happy, since they could weasel out of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, they don't have to. The rematch doesn't have to happen, but it's a ridiculous amount of money. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, it's a ridiculous amount of money. So I understand why Devin is going to do it, because for one, he wanted back. You know what I'm saying? He want revenge on Ryan. For two, it's going to be a ridiculous amount of money. Cutthroat Rod in the super chat. Appreciate the support with the 2 piece. He says, "Why does anyone take Mike seriously?" No, you didn't hear what Mike said. I titled it like this with my thumbnail, a little clickbaity. So y'all was like, "Man, what Mike talking about?" But in reality, I'm gonna read what Mike Tyson said. Mike Tyson said, Haney did his thing tonight. He was asked about the fight right on that night. He said Haney did his thing tonight. It was flat, but it was because Haney shut him out. That's why. He wasn't a match at all. He didn't win a round. That's why it was boring, because it wasn't competitive. He won easy. I know his confidence is through the roof right now, and he's willing to fight whoever next. He was in great shape. So Mike Tyson, he gave props to Devin Haney. He gave props to him. You know what I mean? But yeah, if it was up to me, in a perfect world, man, I would love to see Devin, get him another smooth victory, something like that. Just get back into the groove of things like that. Fight who we want to fight. Yeah, I just don't want to see Ryan Garcia getting no more money. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right. Said Barrios is fighting Pacquiao in July, allegedly. Yeah, I haven't seen it confirmed yet. A lot of people told me that, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it confirmed yet that Barrios is fighting Pacquiao. You said Rolly would probably get Pacquiao. Man, that'd be a funny fight, bro. But Pacquiao would never fight Devin Haney though. He ain't gonna fight him. Yeah, drink. Devin definitely gonna look better. He definitely gonna look better. And you got to remember too. Uh, you know, like I say, Devin. People keep acting like Devin never. He never set down on none of his punches. He did. It's a couple of times he set down on his punches, and you know what I mean. And he hurt Ramirez, but his job was to make sure he win, he beat this guy. He don't drop the bag. That was his assignment. Don't drop the bag, because the next fight we finna get dumb money. We're getting good money for this one, but the next fight finna be dumb money. So all those things in totality, you know, this ain't the fight to be going out there trying to be no hero. Just win. Kevin Hill is in a super chat with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, fam. He says, General, what would it be the narrative if Ryan would have boxed and shut out against Rolly, and the other way around with Dev losing to Ramirez? You know, what's up, Sister Shower? Salute to Sister Shower in here. What's up, young Abel? Yeah, bro, Kevin Hill, you already know what that's gonna be. So it's a bunch of hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? Just like, look, bro, we're talking about it right now. The only issue people have with Devin is they're saying they didn't like him on his toes. But that's a part of boxing. They didn't like him on his toes. So if Devin would have stood flat-footed and just did a bunch of feinting and still landed 70 punches, people still going to hate on him. Because Canelo didn't do nothing. He landed less punches than Devin. Ryan Garcia and Rolly both landed less punches than Devin. Yet, people is on here talking about how boring Devin was when Devin landed 70 punches in his fight. He whooped on Ramirez and still moved. They mad because he didn't get hit. They wanted to see his chin tested. They wanted to see Devin get hit so they can laugh at him and all that kind of stuff. It's just whatever. He didn't give him nothing to laugh at. He didn't give him no highlights for him to talk crazy about. So later for him. Young Abel said, I don't know why Pacquiao's coming out of retirement and fighting. Let me see here. You know, retirement, keep fighting. He has to be a huge financial trouble. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, he's not gonna fight. He would never. Pacquiao would never fight Devin because of what Floyd did to him, and especially after Devin last fight. Pacquiao, he hate movement. He not gonna do it. Pacquiao ain't gonna do that. That's what. Remember, Pacquiao said he said he would fight Spence, but he wouldn't fight Crawford because of the movement. So Southwest Dice, yeah. Chop Shop, what's happening with it? So they wanted to see Haney hit the canvas like Rolly did Ryan. Yeah, that's what they wanted. They wanted to be able to come on here and laugh at us. And what's up, Coach Hudson? They wanted to come on here and laugh at us and say stuff like, "Oh, Devin, y'all said this, that. Oh, he's done." Just listen to the language, bro. Look at the language from these are boxing reporters. These are promoters, other people like Oscar and them. They know Devin Haney got cheated, right? They know Ryan was on steroids, but they act like it's supposed to be a secret. So then they'll say, "So, man, Devin's done. Devin never be the same. He never be." So, like, bro, how can you say that this dude cheated Devin on steroids now, then say Devin will never be the same, then say Devin a sucker if he sue Ryan? What? Bro, this is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. For the fans, too. And there's another thing. Look, man, it is what it is, bro. I let up off your boy Tank for a little while, but y'all Tank fans got to be quiet, bro, for real. Stop trying to inject Tank into all of this. Oh, Tank. Oh, these are Tank leftovers fighting. Look, bro, just leave it alone. We left your boy alone. We could still be talking about Tank and Roach, right? Did your boy just lose to Roach? Just let it go, bro. Why you keep doing? Oh, Turkey got Tank and he got Rolly and he got Rolly and Garcia fighting, and these Tank leftovers. Tank resume starting to look better and better. Like, oh my God, bro, this is ridiculous, fam. Just, you know what make Tank resume look extraordinarily great? If he fought Devin and Shakur, and even if he don't fight Devin at this point, because it's too late. But even if you fought, it still ain't too late because you trying to fight Jake Paul, so it ain't too late to fight Devin. If you gonna give up all that weight against Paul, I don't care if it is an exhibition. But if you fight Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko ain't gonna fight you, but Keyshawn Davis, you fight them 3 dudes, you that dude. Period. Win or lose. If you fight them guys, I respect Tank. I used to respect him. I just don't know more because he's a coward to me. Don't want to fight nobody. And his fans know he's a coward. That's why they keep hating on everybody else who's doing something. Let me see here. Sniper in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love, fam. He says, people mad because Devin, the boxer, went in there and boxed. Yeah, that's what it is. And that's another thing we got to talk about in boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's another. What's up, Cano Loco TV, the homie in the building? That's another thing we got to talk about in boxing is this whole like every time a fight is called boring, y'all accuse the boxer. Y'all mad at the boxer. Y'all did it to Shakur too when he fought the De Los Santos cat. Every time the boxer, the outboxer, is in a so-called boring fight or a low punch output fight, y'all get mad at the boxer because he's moving. And he got good defense. But you never put that energy on the guy who's supposed to be the action-packed hunter, right? I'm a hunter. Oh, but this guy, he come up. Man, De Los Santos is a knockout artist. He's a come-forward guy, action-packed, right? Ramirez, come forward, get you on the ropes, beat you down, action-packed type of guy, right? So if he's not doing what he normally does, why are you mad at the boxer? The boxer is doing what he do. He boxing. The puncher should be held to the responsibility of making the fight exciting. See what I'm saying? The hunter has to be the one. The hunter, he has to be the one to be creative. I can't go fishing and get mad because the fish ain't biting my bait. No, I have to keep changing baits and keep maneuvering until I can catch a fish. Right? I can't go hunting and then get mad because I'm making noise and the deer keep avoiding me. Man, just sit still so I can hit you. I got you in my scope. Sit still, man. Sit still. This is how ridiculous boxing fans sound. Boxing has more than one style, more than 2, more than 5, more than 6. There's many styles of boxing, and that's why they say styles make fights for a reason, bro. There are different styles in boxing. You can't, but everybody wants to play this little ridiculous game, and even so-called hardcore boxing fans is starting to sell out too. They're starting to pander to these casuals. Okay. And you ain't told no lies, Nick. David Benavidez is a great example. David Benavidez is a hunter. And boy, you ain't finna get away from him. You ain't getting away from no David Benavidez. Show me somebody who got away from him. Show me one. You ain't getting away from that dude. Now I'm glad. Oh, see, Nick no boxing. That's what I'm talking about. David Benavidez. That's a hunter. He's a puncher. He's a hunter. That's my ring. You ain't going nowhere. It's nowhere for you to run. Nobody. Oh, he running. He running from David. He running, and he catch him and he mow him down. He mowed them down. That's what happens. All these other chumps running around talking about somebody running from him. Stay still, man. Please, nobody trying to hear that mess. Dude, he in the ring with you. This ain't no block where he can run around the block and you get tired chasing him. This is a 16-foot ring, man. Miss me with the cap, bro. Cut off the ring and fight. Let me read these super chat real quick. Let's see here. Where we at? Jalen James in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, fam. He says, how Ramirez and Canelo 10-year vets and can't cut off the ring. It's up to the punchers to make the fight. I absolutely agree, brother. Just what I was just saying. It's up to the punchers to make the fight. But nobody, it's just, they. You know why? I'm going to tell you something, bro. People bet money on the puncher. Right? The seek and destroy guy, people bet money on him. Just like all them people was betting on Pacquiao. Oh, Pacquiao going to destroy Floyd. I told them people from the jump, Pacquiao cannot beat Floyd, bro. Pacquiao is exciting. He's a hard puncher. All that's great. But Pacquiao needs you to be square in front of him. He needs you to be either coming forward or standing in front of him. Floyd has too much lateral movement for Pacquiao. Nah, man, Floyd's a runner. He's a chicken. He's a runner. He's a runner. And then he dogged Pacquiao, and then what? Fight was boring. We waited 5 years for this. Fight was boring. You know why it's boring? Because the guy you bet on lost. It ain't our fault that you an idiot. No, you got to learn boxing. You got to learn boxing. And Mace said today on his show, Mace was giving his breakdown of the Fatal Fury card in Times Square. He said he was disappointed in Devin Haney's fight. He said he didn't like the fight or whatever. He said now he understands the difference between fighters and boxers. He said Devin Haney's a boxer. Yeah, Mace. Welcome to reality. Devin Haney's a boxer. And the sport is called what? It ain't called fighting, Jack. It's called boxing. And Devin Haney's the best to do it. In this era, he's a boxer. But I'm glad he said that because that exposed exactly what the problem is. People use terms like boxing, styles make fights. They use all these terms generically and don't have no understanding of what the terms actually mean. Boxing is a sport, and yes, it is also a business, but it's also a sport, fam. Right? You don't just come in there and just start swinging away. You know, you do that mess, you will have a short career. And if you have a long career, you ain't going to be able to talk afterwards. You're going to be going to them Hall of Fame events, you know what I'm saying, stuttering and shaking your hands and stuff, and your little YNs ain't going to know who you is. Oh, who that is? Let me take a picture with the OG. Who that? You don't know who this is? No, who that? Man, that's Riddick Bowe. Well, who's that? Man, go somewhere and sit down. You don't know who Riddick Bowe is? No, I think my daddy used to talk about him. He the one who fought George Foreman, right? Nah, bro. Was he fought by Muhammad Ali? Never mind. That's what it is, man. Hold on one second, y'all. All right, here we go. Stephen X said he liked Ali when he was old and disabled. Mm-hmm. What's up, my brother Drew Titan LLC in the building? What to do, Drew? And speaking of that, let me. Drew was showing something earlier. I want to show. Let me get this off the screen real quick. Absolutely, Sister Shower. What's up, my brother Pac-Man Tay? What to do, Tay? I seen Tay cooking people on Twitter. Tay was cooking people on Twitter after the fight. Yeah, he was cooking them. Let me see here. Let me show y'all this. I seen Drew show this. And look at this Jose Ramirez, this Devin Haney opponent in the ambulance after the fight. Look at his face. Look at his face. Like he got Botox injected in his cheeks or something. Cheeks so swole up and big. Look at his forehead. Now, Bill Haney put out a tweet and said that he was defending Devin against the attacks on Devin. Talking about the fight boring and all this stuff. And he said, well, Ramirez was in the ambulance. You know what I'm saying? You know, blah, blah, blah. Right? And of course, see the punch stats here. No, that's Garcia and Rowley. I thought I had the, man, I thought I must have deleted it. But anyway, Devin Haney landed more punches on his opponent than any of them other guys did. So anyway, Robert Garcia got mad and he come out. Yeah, I thought Bill was cool, man. We had a good conversation, but no, man, I don't like that. You lied, to come out and tell a lie like that, man. No. Robert Garcia saying that all the fighters had to get in the ambulance to get taken. All the fighters after had to get in the ambulance and get taken back to the hotel because the hotel was 2 blocks away, and that the hotel was 2 blocks away. So all the fighters had to get in the ambulance. He said all of them did, but we know that's a lie because Devin had to stay there because he had to watch Ryan Garcia fight, who fought after him, right? You went in the ambulance because you lost and you was lumped up, and you was going back to the hotel. Devin wasn't going back to the hotel. Devin was watching the fight. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Robert Garcia is a liar. Either he's ill-informed or he's just a flat liar. Now, remember, he lied about a couple weeks ago. He put out some statement that in the interview he said that, oh yeah, Haney's trying to move the weight up to 147 to full welterweight. Yeah, but that's gonna help us because Jose's a big guy. Jose been down at 140 for years. So I think Haney's having trouble making the weight. And he put this whole lie out, had all the trolls running around the internet talking about, oh, Devin having trouble making the weight. I told you, Devin really a 154-pounder. This guy's huge and this and that. They talking about. Devin came out and said, bro, this is cap. This is ridiculous. I don't know where he got that from. Nobody even questioned Robert Garcia and followed up and said, hey, man, so you got any clarification as to why you thought the weight had been changed? Nobody said nothing because all these reporters are pickle poppers. That's all they do. They lie. So all they do is lie. Robert Garcia phony anyway. I seen Robert Garcia because there was like an altercation between Team Haney and I'm gonna read the super chat in a minute. I seen there was an altercation between Team Haney and Jose Ramirez. Now this is later on. This is when Team Haney had came back to the hotel after all the other fights, and Jose Ramirez team, some of his little friends and stuff was mad because I guess Devin Haney's security guard was walking and he was like clearing the crowd or something. So then I guess he didn't see that it was who they was or whatever. It's just a story I heard. I don't know if it's true. But anyway, Devin's security was like clearing the crowd saying, make way, whatever. Make way, for Dev. And one of Jose Ramirez people got mad and started talking crazy. It's on video. It's on Ellie Setback channel. And he got mad and this is a big. Then not Robert, but Jose Ramirez's son. Jose Ramirez's son started crying. Don't touch my dad, Devin Haney. I was like, oh my God, what is it? Then all these kids start crying and then some grown man looked like he was about to cry. And like he wanted to fight. I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous, bro. It's not that serious. You lost the fight, fam. You lost the fight. What's the issue? You know what I'm saying? So it's just ridiculous. And then Robert Garcia, he being real cool in front of Devin now, but then he whispering to Ellie Setback camera to my, man, what are they celebrating for? I wouldn't be celebrating this. All he did was run. Yeah. Ellie Setback talking all that smack about Dev. He was scared to say something when Dev's whole team was right there. He like, hey, man, this is boxing. This is boxing. They wait until they got clear away and into their comfort zone to talk crazy. Boy, these people are some cow words, I tell you. Cow words. Yeah, but it's on his channel. You'll see it unless they took it down. That's embarrassing. I would never put that up. Like the kids crying. Yeah, Condo, the kids was crying. This little dude said, don't put your hands on my dad, Devin Haney. I'm like, oh my God, this is sad, man. Man, that's sad, bro. I'm like, man, come on, man, get your son up out of here, bro. Nothing even happened. Like Devin bullying them or something. Put your hands off my dad, Devin Haney. Let me read this super chat I got up in here. Shout out to my brother Nino Brown Boxing in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation. He says, I had to explain to my guy in NBA terms, it's like asking a technical boxer to bang. Is like telling Curry to stop shooting threes and come dunking. Exactly, bro. Perfectly said, bro. But it's hard trying to explain this to these casuals, bro. They just like, no, that's not it, bro. Well, yeah, right. Why would Steph Curry stop doing what's great for him and try to play your game to prove he's great to you? Like, man, that's ridiculous, man. The man is 32-0. And just like Neek said earlier, man, hold up. What's this? Oh, I'm finna say. I just got an alert. Credit card. You know how they send you an alert for a purchase? That was from yesterday, though. I'm finna say. But anyway, like Nick J said that if David Benavidez can do that at 168, big as he is, and he can chase people around the ring and cut the ring off and annihilate them, explain to me why these little jackrabbit feet dudes can't get down there and do the same thing. It's ridiculous, bro. I'm not finna, man, please. I'm not finna do. Marcos Maidana knew how to cut off the ring. Marcos Maidana, you get up in the ring with him, you gonna know you was in there with him. I don't care how good your feet work is, that boy gonna run. Even if he got to put his guard up and run towards your chest, Maidana was finna get you on the ropes and pound on you. So, but that's what real hitters do. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real hitter, that's what you're gonna do. But a lot of these guys don't know how to cut the ring off, man. Because a lot of these guys some of them might know how to cut the ring off, but they're afraid of getting hit. They're afraid of getting hit on the way in. So that's what keeps them from coming in, especially if a dude can pop. So they try to tell you that Devin Haney can't punch, but yet he keep holding these guys at bay. These dudes are afraid to run up on them and get dusted off. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm hungry, man. I'm going to go ahead and make me some eggs and some bacon or something. Your boy is hungry. I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute, though, man. Make sure y'all watch my video coming up in like an hour from now about the Diddy trial. I'm giving some game on the jury selection and stuff like that and what's going on. I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute, man. Appreciate y'all being in here. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. Yeah, turkey bacon all day, bro. I love uncured turkey bacon, G. The uncured turkey bacon is the truth. Kenneth Wilkins is in the super chat. Appreciate the love. The 10-piece family says, I watched the fight with my 16-year-old daughter. Spent the entire fight schooling her on the media manipulation and propaganda because of Tarver and Lampley. It's sad how they treat Devin. Man, you ain't told no lies, brother. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Boxing Fan Times 4 in the super chat. Appreciate the support with the 2-piece. Said, imagine throwing a Hail Mary on the first play. Right, because that would be entertaining, wouldn't it? But it'd be stupid. And they don't get that, man. All right, remember how to tell in a minute. Oh, yeah, Jay, beef bacon is cold, too. If I ask him, matter of fact, man, I wonder if I got time. I think I might go to the store and give me some beef bacon, bro. Man, this dude just convinced me. I don't know. I might wait till tomorrow and get some beef bacon. I got some turkey bacon down there. I'm going to eat that first. All right, y'all. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. My body here, though. Deuces.